Welcome to the Office of the Treasurer and Tax Collector's 2024 Annual Business Tax Returns video. This video provides a quick summary of the gross receipts tax and overpaid executive tax online return forms. Please review our online instructions and the business tax code for detailed information. Significant changes to filing and payment of the annual business taxes are coming in 2026 with the passage of Proposition M. However, this filing is not impacted by Proposition M. Proposition M is a comprehensive restructuring of San Francisco's business tax system that was approved by San Francisco voters on November 5, 2024. Learn more at sftreasurer.org/PropM. It's important to have all your business information available before you start. The letter you received from our office has your 7-digit business account number and 8-character online PIN. The online PIN is formatted with both characters and numbers. You will also need the last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number. For sole proprietors, your federal tax ID is usually your Social Security number. To begin, go to our homepage at sftreasurer.org. Look for and select the File Annual Business Tax Return 2024 button to access the landing page. The landing page contains important information, including the instructions and link to enter the filing. When you're ready, enter the filing by clicking the File Your Annual Business Tax Returns 2024 button. Enter your 7-digit business account number, last 4 digits of your federal tax identification number, and your 8-character online PIN. When you're ready, click Continue. Click Login. Once you've entered the filing, you'll see your business account number and links to instructions, technical assistance, and a link to exit the filing. On the bottom of this screen will be buttons to navigate forward and back. The filing begins with a filing questionnaire. There are 4 initial questions which will help determine which returns you will have the option to file. Based on your answers to the initial 4 questions, more questions may appear. You must answer all questions to continue. The questions answered in this video are for demonstration purposes only. Remember to answer all questions according to your business. The first question asks, did you and any related entities have taxable business personal property in San Francisco in tax year 2024? Select yes or no to continue. Question 2 asks the average number of employees per week, including those employed outside of San Francisco. Question 3 asks number of San Francisco employees. Enter the number of San Francisco employees as of the last day of 2024. Question 4 asks, are you filing as a lessor of residential real estate? For example, residential landlord. See instructions if you have additional business activities. If you answer no to question number 4, 4 more questions will appear. Select yes or no to continue. Question 5 asks if you will be claiming a new location tax credit. To claim the new location tax credit, you must file a paper return. If you answer yes to this question, see instructions on how to request a paper form. Question 6 asks, are you filing on behalf of a combined group of related entities, or are you an entity that was part of a combined group for any portion of the tax year, even if you are filing this return as a separate entity? Please refer to the instructions to determine if you're filing as a combined group. Most businesses do not have related entities or members and will answer no to this question. However, if you select yes, you will be prompted to enter information on behalf of all the members of the group. Question 7 asks, do you have commercial rent receipts or reports? Please note this includes subleases. See instructions for additional information. The commercial rent tax generally applies to businesses leasing commercial space in the city. This question identifies businesses that may owe commercial rent tax. You may not be subject to the commercial rent tax. For more information on who must file and pay these taxes, visit the Business Taxes section of our website. Select yes or no to answer. Question 8 asks, did this business and any related entities as defined in Code Section 953.8C employ over 1,000 full-time and part-time people in the United States as of 12/31/2024? Select yes or no to continue. When you are ready, click Save and Continue. On this page, you will see the tax returns available for you to file. The Filing menu page is where you can choose to file all applicable taxes at the same time, or you can choose to file each tax independently during different sessions. However, you are responsible for determining which of these taxes you are required to file and pay. If you are a gross receipts tax filer, you will see 2 lines, one for gross receipts tax, overpaid executive tax, and homelessness gross receipts tax, and one for business communication. Click the File button to begin or continue a return. If you have already submitted a return for a tax, you will see an Amend button. Click this button to amend a previously filed return. You will also see a View Prior Submission link. Clicking this link will open an HTML of your most recently filed return. Click File for Business Communications to provide or update contact information or to receive communications related to help orders, disasters, as well as grant and loan opportunities. For purposes of this video, I will select to file the gross receipts tax, overpaid executive tax, and homelessness gross receipts return. Throughout the form, if you need help on how to answer a question, click on the I button to open the details instruction. Check the box for each applicable business tax activity in which you engage in 2024. Most activities are categorized by the 2012 North American Industry Classification System Code. When you're ready, click Save and Continue. If you derive gross receipts from both within and outside San Francisco, your San Francisco gross receipts will be determined, at least in part, by apportionment. To calculate your apportionment percentage, enter your total payroll and San Francisco payroll for 2024. Are all business activities wholly within San Francisco? Select yes or no to answer. If you mark yes, then select Save and Continue. If you mark no, to calculate your portion of percentage, enter your total payroll expense within and outside of San Francisco. Then enter your San Francisco payroll expense. Select Save and Continue. This worksheet will display columns to help calculate your San Francisco gross receipts. See our instructions for additional information on relevant code sections. For lines 1 through 9, enter your gross receipts for the business activity. Enter the amounts only once, even if they qualify in more than one of the lines 1 through 9. Government grants, including those provided via the Payroll Protection Program, are not considered to be gross receipts for purposes of the city's gross receipts tax. For lines 10 through 16, enter the exclusions from your total gross receipts for that business activity. For some of these questions, the online form will require you to provide details. Enter the details by clicking on the blue button. Businesses that select construction as their business activity may reduce their San Francisco gross receipts by amounts paid to subcontractors. For construction, the online form will require you to enter details for any subcontractor information, including business account number, project location, and payment information. You will also have the option of uploading a spreadsheet with this information. Refer to the instructions for additional information on this deduction. Select Save and Continue. This next page summarizes your San Francisco gross receipts based on your entries on the prior page for each business activity. You may have multiple rows of gross receipts if you have multiple business activities. Line A totals the gross receipts for all your business activities. Select Save and Continue. This page summarizes the gross receipts and tax rate attributable to each of your business activities. The tax has a progressive structure as shown on this page. Each section has a different tax rate. A portion of receipts are left at each section and taxed at that tax bracket rate. If the receipts exceed the threshold of that section, the remaining amount will progress to the next section and be taxed at the next highest rate. Line F totals the gross receipt tax before credits for all your business activities. Select Save and Continue. The overpaid executive tax generally imposes an additional gross receipts tax businesses in which the highest paid managerial employee within or outside of San Francisco earns more than 100 times the median compensation of employees based in San Francisco. There are 4 lines for you to enter information as part of the overpaid executive tax return. Based on the information you provide on these lines, the form will calculate the executive pay ratio and any overpaid executive tax due. You must enter information into lines 1 and 3 to continue. Refer to the instructions for more information and the link to a video explaining the terms listed here. On line 1, enter the compensation of the highest paid managerial employee. See instructions for converting part-time compensation to full-time equivalency. Highest paid managerial employee does not need to be based in San Francisco for the tax year. Line 2, enter the job title of the highest paid managerial employee. On line 3, enter the median annual compensation of employees based in San Francisco for the tax year. And on line 4, enter the job title of the median employee. On line 5, the form will calculate the executive pay ratio based on your entry. On line 6, The form will calculate the tax rate based on your entries. Line 7 will show your San Francisco taxable gross receipts based on your earlier entries. Line 8 will calculate your overpaid executive tax. When you're ready, select Save and Continue. This page provides a summary of your tax liability. There's an option to designate up to 5.1% of your tax liability to the Community Challenge Grant Program by checking this box. This designation does not increase your tax liability. Read the taxpayer statement and finalize your filing by entering your name and contact information. The email address you enter will receive a copy of the return. When you are ready to submit your filing, select the Submit button. Once the confirmation screen appears, the return is submitted. Remember that you may be required to file other taxes as well. Click Continue to proceed. Next, you will see a courtesy calculation page. You are providing a courtesy calculation page for each tax you file. This page will show your principal and the sum of the estimated payments made in prior quarters. If you are filing late, it will also calculate any late filing, late payment, and interest calculation. The calculation displayed will not include recent payments or payments made to other annual business tax types. You may print this page for your record. Click Continue to proceed. You will then return to the tax return menu page where you will see additional tax returns available for you to file. You are responsible for determining which of these additional taxes you are required to file and pay. Once you are finished filing all required returns, you are ready to click the Proceed to Pay button. Congratulations, you have now filed your 2024 gross receipts tax return. Thank you for taking the time to learn about filing your return.